When I was dating my wife, I was constantly thinking about how to better our relationship. When we were busy, I'd come up with inventive ways for us to spend time together, such as inexpensive yet meaningful dates. But once we got married, had kids, and started working, I stopped thinking about how to improve our connection and began thinking about everything but our marriage. As you may expect, this did not go well. It is not the way to improve a marriage. I needed to understand that if you're married, your relationship doesn't require less attention, it requires more. We need to move out of the ruts we've allowed ourselves to go into if we want our marriages to thrive. It's not simple, but repairing your marriage is worthwhile work with long-term rewards for you, your wife, your children, and all of your relationships. Here are 5 tips to help you transform your marriage. You can't love someone you need to please. Pleasing your wife is important, but when you need her to be happy, you actually short-circuit your ability to love her. Why? Because when we need something from others, we aren't thinking about what will be best for them. We're thinking about what we have to do to get what we want from them. Many men aren't willing to engage in healthy conflict with their wives because they're afraid of the discomfort it brings. In reality, this is a selfish act. Love chooses to work through difficulty in hopes for a better outcome and willingly puts up with discomfort. Improving marriage requires a willingness to engage in healthy conflict. Your thoughts are not audible. I know this is the most obvious statement in the world, and yet so many challenges arise because we don't communicate. We do something and she misunderstands, and a fight breaks out. We get hurt and nurse resentment until it bubbles over, and then we realize it was a misunderstanding after all. Sure, talking about your thoughts requires you to slow down long enough to actually notice what you're thinking. And putting your thoughts into words takes work. But if improving marriage matters to us, the work is worth it. Hopefully, your marriage will survive for many years, if not decades. People will surely change throughout the course of that time. Add to that the type of connection marriage is, where you are continually coming into contact with someone who sees the world differently and is challenging you to adapt. Your wife will undoubtedly be different at 45 or 55 than she was at 25. However, it also implies that you must modify your interactions with her. Improving your marriage necessitates a commitment to change your relationship with the person you married. To grow, love must be nourished. Love isn't something that just happens to you. You do not fall into it, nor do you fall out of it. It doesn't keep you going like some unforeseen force. If you want to grow love, you must select it and foster it. To nurture love in a relationship, you must pay attention, be patient, compassionate, delay, and have grace. Improving a marriage necessitates investment. However, the benefits outweigh the costs. People do not change much. Yes, people change, but they don't change all that much. Over time, you will mature and discover new things, which will need you to adjust. However, you will retain your personality and many of your characteristics. If you make it your mission to alter your wife because you believe she should be a different type of person, you will be disappointed and she will have an unhappy relationship with you. Improving your marriage requires you to learn to love the person you married. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel.